everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Just jumping in here just to check some energy, see what's going on. I'm bored out of my freaking head, and I'm just jumping in. So if you are new, you just have to go back on the channel. I always say I'm very personal, and I will just be extremely personal on my channel, and I'll call things out for people who are in a murder case and stuff like that. And so something happened today. Those of you who are following my story and you know what's going on with this nonsense, I went on my other channel today and I did a reading, and I put it in the community section like I always do if you want to check it out. It was very intense, and I stated, because I didn't have no shelter for tomorrow, and I still don't have no food. I have flour, and I ate a couple of eggs that I had in the refrigerator after I got done. After I stated, God, please just let signs and wonders follow after your people. And I got off, and somebody sent me a little something to pay for tomorrow's shelter and the next day. I'm needing beyond that, but I'm grateful, and that was God in his faithfulness. But today I've talked about on this channel a lot about some things that have taken place with me, where somebody sent me some technology here at this hotel to play a game with me. And today I was doing some or I also did something the other day on some technology, and some stuff had happened, or yesterday I did a reading, and I stated how I found inside of an app that I downloaded that traced me to France, and these people took my old phone number that I used to have. They literally were messing with my phone, hacking in on it, and they literally took my phone, like literally stole it from me. Because they were using there's a Facebook account with my picture that's not me, that's being used by these people. And the phone number is 816-260-1243, by the way. I just text that person, told them they're going to go to jail and pay for what they've done to me. Literally, folks, that should irate you. That somebody literally just took that number from me while it was still in use, and I was paying for it. Today, I went in, and something was changed on a device, and that number came up on it. And I was just like, what in the crap? And so, okay, I'm going to take care of this. And so I tried to call that person on that phone, because I know it's stolen. I know it's the person using that number that stole my stuff and literally slept with somebody in enforcement to get some access to my things, and they're going to go to jail for some stuff. You people are going to spend some time in jail. There is no reason for that number to have been attached to something very recent that I have done on some technology, and it was changed. So they are still using that because it rang, but it said that they didn't set up a voicemail yet. I left them a message, and then I texted them, or I didn't leave them a voice message. I texted them a message after I tried to call them to leave a message. It wouldn't let me leave a vocal message. But that phone number is 816-260-1243, and you guys can just bombard the person and tell them how gross they are and how they're gonna go to jail. People need to. But anyway, that was my old phone number, and I had that for a long time, and I used that when I was driving for DoorDash and Uber and all that kind of stuff. And one time I was driving for DoorDash, and I worked all day, and I pulled in the gas station and to get some gas, and I was going to use, luckily I had money, because I was building up money to get my own place at that time when I was busting my butt for 6 days a week. But I worked all freaking day, and when I went to transfer the money from DoorDash at the end of my day onto the DoorDash card that they give us, it disappeared. The money, so everything I worked for that day disappeared. That card that I have for DoorDash, the number on it's the same, but somebody's stolen that card from me and they ordered a new card, I guess, but the 3 digits on the back, that card, I can't even use that card for anything to, because it's just a regular debit card. This person can be traced. If I can be traced at a hotel, folks, this piece of freak can be traced and bent for jail because they're connected with murder. They're connected with murder. And when I see this person, I ask that the wrath of God come upon my hands and Jehovah take vengeance through me on this person. I've never had a fight in my life, like I always say, but I'm ready to contend against this piece of freak and beat the pulp out. Just beat them to a freaking pulp for what they've done to me. Sitting here all alone, and somebody just I just want, I act like I'm this person on their YouTube channel, and I'm gonna take that was my Facebook account. I'm gonna take their Facebook account. I think I'm just gonna go sleep with somebody and hack in. I'm gonna take their whole phone number. Now it's my number. I'm dealing with some freak like that, folks. I was just minding my own freaking business, and some freak came up in here, tried to do some stuff to me, and that person's fixing to get themselves killed because I'm going to put them down. And I know what I'm saying, and I mean what I'm saying, because they are a freaking enemy of God. They will have an execution. I will have a day in court, and I will push the execution button at the end of this. I don't care who you are, family member, some acquaintance. I don't care who you are. You're a nobody, and you're a piece of slime in the earth realm. Is it Gina in Texas? I got your address that you gave me. This person, those of you who don't know my story, this person named Gina says she was from Texas. And she was like, I'm just a fan or a subscriber on your channel. And I just thought she was a regular lady. Okay, now I know people that are connected to me. They're all y'all are connected to this nonsense with me. So you are either the upright enforcement doing something, or you're the freak bag still connected as well, and you're snakes in the grass amongst some of them. I don't know. But I had conversation after conversation with this lady, and when the Christian philanthropist, anonymous Christian philanthropist, sent me this great big huge box here at this hotel room with technology that was also in it. I didn't know that they just didn't. I was just ignorant. You live and learn. But they took, and when I started to use the technology, they began to link chain all my stuff, and that's how they got some of my stuff. Before that box ever got here, I was using this deck pretty regularly, and the Most High was showing me what was coming. The Seven of Pentacles shows somebody sitting here, and this person does this to people. I'm sure that I'm not the only person this person's done this to. These trees back here, they got chains on them, and there's bags of money on it. And this right here, somebody's got a new little project that they're waiting, but for it to grow up so they can chain it as well and move on to their next victim. And they got people's family trees all chained up in this little game that they play. And I know that for a fact because I know what I'm talking about. This spider web here is nothing but a freaking lie on what this person does. But some stuff in that box related to conversations that I had with this lady. There's no way that stuff could have been in the box, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together until later. I was just like, wait a minute, I was having a conversation about these items here that were in that box, and so there's connections and stuff there. These people are going to go to jail. God said today he was going to make them flee 7 ways. You are going to be flee. You are, because that number can be traced, and I know that there are upright enforcement somewhere because God says so, and Jehovah don't lie to me. And I just like to talk about this stuff when I do videos because it serves as a testimony against the freaks. They're in error. 816-260-1243. Check it out real quick. Most High, what are you going to bring out here? Somebody trying to get their balance. The letter N is here. And yes, there is somebody named Nicole Hensley. And they put my name on the end of a first name. I don't even know that freak. King of Wands is here. All right, well, it may be a he, she, something. This is a spiritual person that is a wolf somewhere in, I'm sure of it, given that that stupid preacher keeps coming out. That's a wolf in sheep's clothing. God's just brought up way too much. If you're upright with the King of Wands, this is somebody who'll get up, take some action. But somebody is trying to get their balance. This is a false person out here. A maladministration just came out. Well, anyway, it is there. And then look, the little player in the reverse. This is the Knight of Wands. I'm in, I'm out. No, you're not. You ain't in and out nothing. You're going to jail for some stuff out here. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius connection somewhere as well. Don't have to be, but there. The word chain is out here. Incredible. The CH and the N make the phonics of chain. I love it, Jehovah. What? This word goes to, so a family clan. So if my family member's done this to me, you're going to jail. I don't care who you are. Understand me? You're a lost cause in my sight. The word camp is out here. Somebody could live on a campsite that's connected to something going on, or something's happened at a campsite for some of you all. There's the word quietness is out here, or something about resting is out here as well. Well, anyway, somebody's playing somebody, and I will rest at the end of this nonsense. Somebody's died out here because both of, I'm not going to pick it all apart. If you're new, there's hidden language inside the tarot, and I read a lot by it, but there's two cards that separately can take you back to death issues out here. Somebody's married out here. Four of Wands. Show me more information out here. Somebody's made a choice. Look at all the fire. Everything's fire. Every bit of it's fire out here. Two of Wands in the reverse, meaning somebody making a choice. But if you look, somebody had an agreement out here. There are two freakazoids out here, and somebody's played. If somebody was upright, somebody else wasn't in the situation. But you see two people locking hands here. And something quick, or somebody's trying to fleece something just for general energy, or they did around something that's went on. There's the King of Pentacles. There's the two freaks that come out. And if you're born under these signs, you're upright and you're not a freak, then you're not. But we're tracking energy that comes out often with these two individuals. They fight. There's something that's taken place in some type of a business deal with them. We've just tracked it for too freaking long. And there's either third parties around it, or all three of these people are freakazoids attached to something went on, or somebody was upright and a couple people weren't, or however it went down. But somebody has been trying to come back and wear somebody down on some stuff, and God's been telling the person to stand their ground regardless, because you're gonna eat it if you give into this piece of nutcase. And so I don't know if you've given into it or not, but these energies recently just came out on the table in a really big way. Okay, well, there is some type of quick movement and travel going on. There's been hazing out here going on. You could be doing something, you went to college, or something could have happened in the past with your kid in college with some hazing, or I say that just because the lettering is out here. But something fast is out here. You're dealing with somebody's got balancing situations out here. Somebody knows something. The phonics of knows. Or somebody's nose may be prevalent. Somebody may have a really big long nose, or something connected to something for a clue. I don't know, but just, or somebody's nosy or something like that. There's a thief, a liar, and a cheat. And we're getting energies of like trying to escape and fast things going on, and somebody trying to get their balance. The Seven of Swords is here because there is lies that come out with this connection some way, somehow attached to some player out here. Somebody's married out here and has just got cheating energies out here, and there's maladministration really big attached to some stuff. Secrets. It's emotional on somebody. All right, well, I guess it's emotional on you. Let's see these two people. Or let's look at, there's actually 4 people cards out here. So if there's a group, there's a group. Society goes back to the Hierophant. So let's look at the mottos. 9th house goes back to I perceive. It can also be found within the Chariot with the 4th house, which we just seen the moon, which is I feel and I perceive. And I have. And somebody know or it perceives what somebody has out here, and it's felt, or it's somebody's intuition, or they know it by their perception, and it's causing this oh my god energy. Somebody's got choices out here. Show me what these choices are with these people out here. Queen of Swords in the reverse, not a happy camper. Somebody's mask just got ripped off of something here, or somebody's ex is involved in something, or some foul piece of ditch is out here in the reverse of her energy, directly coming out in reverse. That doesn't mean that nobody else, this also came out in the reverse. There are people out here. People bombard that person, tell them they're going to jail and they're being watched. The 3 of Wands, there is decisions made out here. It's in the reverse, meaning somebody's made a decision. And then the Magician in the reverse. You're doing manipulation at its finest out here, because there's a maladministration. The Magician is also a card of a leadership, and somebody's got anything that they need to produce whatever they need on some situation. It's been manipulated out here in a really big way. It's already known. Your little chain's already broken. I already figured it out what you're doing. And I will be keeping my eye on it and shutting it and changing it every day if I have to, because I'm coming after you folk. So the decision to manipulate or to talk about this manipulation of this maladministration piece of cuckoo energy is out here. Show me that Queen of Swords in the reverse. You got freaking mental problems. She's got psychological problems in the negative. All the swords in the negative. Anybody's got to play somebody like that's got problems. So the law is out here, and the money, and the, maybe there's a pregnancy around somebody's cheating on some of y'all's cases as well. A lot of balancing issues are out here. Balancing cards are coming out here in a really big way. But there is a contract that has been around something. Somebody traded for it with that 3 of Wands, try to enterprise their own freaking idea. But there's going to be justice for some stuff out here for the Justice card to come out. Somebody may be acting like I don't even know what you're talking about. 2 of Swords can represent somebody's going to pretend. No, you're not going to pretend. No, you're not going to pretend. You're going to be ripped up and thrown behind a jail cell. Whatever you've done energetically, God's going to dish it out on you and bounce out these abominable scales. And if you get raped behind the bars, then you get raped behind the bars. You get beat up behind the bars, and you get beat up behind the bars. However God sees fit with this matter. But you can pretend all you freaking want, you freak. Everything in the hidden comes out. Everything. God said he was going to begin to form evil around people, because they won't, if they did not stop their evil ways. And somebody don't care because they're willing to sit here and lie. That's a lie card. Lie card. I'm going to pretend. You go ahead and pretend. You go ahead and pretend. Pretend somewhere else. A guilty card just jumped. This is a guilty card. And there was temptation and stuff around some stuff. It's a younger person card. It's a temptation. It's a guilty card. Somebody can get bit for something. I'm sure somebody knows that number. It's not your number. It's my number. Somebody in your house is upside down. Or this could be a real estate agent. Or this is your kid. Or whoever the younger person is. It's a younger woman card. But it could be anybody younger out here. But we got specifically a queen in the freaking reverse out here. The house. Somebody's foundation's upside down. Isn't it, Gina? You got somebody flying off the handle. Good. You deserve to fly off the handle. Haughty card. We don't care. You're a lying, cheating thief. You're a maladministration that's traded something out here by temptation to manipulate on people's stuff. And you don't have no right to take people's stuff. That they're directly paying for service. And I was using my own number for business. And you people just think, well, I'm just going to take it. No. No. Put your freaking peacock feathers down because they're ugly. Sports connection is out here to somebody. Somebody does have a split personality. It shows it right here. It shows it right there. They crazy. Any person act like this, they crazy. The word press the palm and bending the body. Somebody, this is the Justice card can have a meaning of pressing somebody. Somebody gonna get bent out here. Guilty out here. So somebody's coming towards you. Someone that you love is coming towards you today. You may love this person. They could be a kook. I don't know. Throw, fear, river, throwing. This is a river, has a meaning of a river as well. So we kept getting all that water stuff out the other day. So and the house came out. So either something's happened at a campsite, was somebody in your house took a trip with you and did something by a river, or you live by a river, or there's something to do with a water situation out here. If somebody's in fear, you should be in fear, because what you did not pay off for you. A bus. Okay, well, you got a teacher out here, or somebody took a bus somewhere and did something, whatever. Or this younger person's a teenager, takes a bus, I don't know. A bus is out here. A dirt road, you could live down a dirt road. A hospital connection. Okay, there is no unity out here. It's in the reverse, but I don't read these in reverse. I don't. But given what's out here, there really isn't no unity, because on my other channel it showed somebody trying to come back around, and the Two of Cups was in the reverse, and somebody's trying to pour on some nonsense just to get what they wanted in the situation. It says somebody's bent, or somebody's overheard what was said. Good, you're going to jail. I know that there are people on the other end of my phone that are upright, because God told me so. Over and over again, when I sat down at this table 2 days ago, crying my eyes out, saying, God, don't take my hope away. God, send me some groceries. Send me some money for some food. Go after these people. And out of 2 or 3 different decks, upright enforcement, upright enforcement, upright enforcement kept jumping out. So I know they're there. You, every last one of you piece of freaks that stink in the earth, you're out of here. There would be unity for that stuff. So somebody has overheard something that has been said. It's something about a bike or whatever that is. A bike and a bus is out here. So just some type of transportation situation is here. There was a bribe and it cursed somebody out here. That bribe came out yesterday. What's at the top of this deck? It is time to speak. Okay, well, if somebody's trying to come and tempt something for you folks, they're evil. They're guilty of some stuff out here. A regret. Okay, well, a lot of people have regret. There's nothing we can do about it except repent and get up and go on. And obviously somebody got regret, and they don't want to go to jail, and so they just keep digging a freaking hole, and God's going to let them fall in their own pit. Protection. Well, I do need a protection. I do need a protection out here, folks, from some crazy, demonic, infiltrated idiot. This person's dangerous. This is a person who flies off the handle all the time with that card, and they're haughty. And there's the mental case. Somebody got a mental problem out here. They're split case. It's out here in wording, and this is that card. It's a milady on somebody. They got mental problems. They need to go, if you don't want to go to jail, they need to go to a psycho ward. You always says a hacker's cop. Good, because I just gave the phone number that they're using. Thank you, Yehovah. And Messiah says, his thoughts aren't your thoughts, and his ways are not our ways. As the heavens high above all of us, so is his thoughts. Okay, they're not. God said today that there's no counsel outside of him, and he just allows us to figure out some things by his counsel. And he said today he comes suddenly, just like that. It says that people are scared and they're going to begin to confess. Or I could say, if you don't confess, the rest of this says evil's going to be formed around you for wickedness. So it's up to y'all, because there's people out here. So either go ahead and bind together and die and go to jail, or confess right now and find some grace. I will pardon some people depending on what your activity is with all this. For some people I will pardon, but if you're just downright wicked and you're really not remorseful, or you just think, well, oh my God, just because now I'm caught. God knows your motive out here. Anyway, but you still should confess, because God says that people are going to confess out here. Something about the 1960s. Okay, so somebody was born in the 1960s or in the era of the 1960s, and something's out here with that. The letter Q. Is it the mayor? Kansas City, Missouri? Somebody refuses to do what's right. Okay, you go ahead and refuse to do what's right. You will be bent for some stuff. You're a nutcase out here, whoever's who. I don't spit, but I've said this before. I'm going to hack up the nastiest loogie and spit it right in the face of these people, done what they've done to me. It's the least I could do for you. The most I said, there's going to be justice out here. Well, justice card is out here, and this is a radical change and a maximum protection. Somebody can go to jail for out here. Somebody is, because this little hacker, you're caught. It's what come out. 816-260-1243. I'm sure it's already caught. But anyway, this person, they owe me a lot of money. Shalom.